The village that forgot to ring the bell. There was once a beautiful village nestled between a forest and the sea. Every morning at sunrise, an old bronze bell rang across the valley. Its sound was not an alarm, it was a reminder. Wake up, look around, you are alive. Children would pause to watch the birds take flight. Farmers would notice the morning mist resting over the fields. Bakers would smile at the smell of fresh bread. Even the busiest villagers took one deep breath before beginning the day. Then one autumn morning, the bell rope snapped. No one repaired it. "It is only a bell," the villager said. "We already know when morning comes." Days became weeks, weeks became years, and the village continued to function perfectly. The crops still grew, the market still opened, children became adults, houses were built, roads were repaired, the village prospered, but no one realized that something else had quietly disappeared. People stopped watching the sunrise. Meals became hurried. Neighbors greeted one another without truly seeing each other. The forest became scenery instead of wonder. The sea became background noise. Laughter became less frequent. Questions became fewer. Life became efficient, but not vibrant. One day, a young traveler arrived. She watched the villagers rushing through the marketplace with serious faces. "Is something wrong?" "No," the villagers replied. "Our village has never run more smoothly." That evening, the traveler climbed the old bell tower. She found the broken rope, tied a simple knot, and pulled. The ancient bell rang for the first time in decades. Its sound rolled across the valley, and everyone stopped. A baker noticed the warmth of the bread in his hands. A child saw a golden light dancing through the leaves. An old woman felt the breeze on her face and remembered someone she had loved. A fisherman looked toward the horizon and realized he had not watched the sunset in years. Nothing in the village had changed, except the villagers. For a few quiet moments, they remembered that they were not merely managing life, they were living it. From that day forward, the bell rang every morning, not because the villagers had forgotten the time, but because they had learned how easily we can forget the miracle. The greatest loss is not when life becomes difficult. It is when life becomes so familiar that we stop noticing we are alive. Sometimes we all need a bell, not to wake us from sleep, but to wake us from habit.